Hey guys! In this episode, I'm taking you to Miami, a legendary city where a shark can swim right above your head, where dolphins appear between skyscrapers, and where futuristic districts blend seamlessly with classic Art Deco style. I'm Igor, and in the next few minutes, I will show you my Miami experience with all the details, including how much it costs. My first morning in Miami started with a run. It's so nice before the heat kicks in. Running by the ocean is special. The sea breeze, birds singing, waves crashing. Being active is a big part of Miami culture. People jog, ride bikes, play volleyball, or hit the workout spots right on the beach. It's like a whole subculture. The beach here is the soul of the city. Its icons are the colorful Lifeguard towers. They first appeared after Hurricane Andrew in 1992. Architect William Lane designed them in Art Deco style, and each one has its own color palette and personality. By the way, these colors actually inspired the design and style of epic vacations. After the beach, I wandered through the Art Deco district. Those old facades tell such a warm, soulful story, and the city still keeps its unique charm. You just want to sit down at a cafe and watch the sunlight reflecting off those white buildings. In the evening, I had dinner on Lincoln Road. It's not just shopping and restaurants. There are always new art installations by famous artists. Walking here feels like strolling through an open-air museum. I ended my first day at South Pointe, one of the most magical spots in the city. When the sky turns pink and downtown glows on the horizon, you really feel that Miami has a romantic side. On my way back, I stopped by Versace's mansion. The vibe is both fascinating and a little eerie. Versace lived and worked here for years and was tragically killed right on these front steps. Netflix even filmed their assassination of Gianni Versace American Crime Story series here. Right next door is News Café, where Versace had his daily coffee, including on that final day in 1997. Morning in the city, skyscrapers, canals. My second day was all about downtown and Brickell. For me, it's like Miami's Manhattan but its own twist. Yes, there is glass and steel everywhere, but also modern art, tropical trees, and canals that give the city a totally different vibe. And the biggest surprise, dolphins right in the middle of the skyscrapers. Wild nature and the modern city side by side. Don't miss the Drawbridges. Every time they lift up for boats to pass, it feels like the city itself is breathing. It adds so much character. Another cool thing, the free Metromover monorail. I hop on just for fun and rode it a few stops. When a little car glides between glass towers and palm trees, it feels like you are looking at the future through a window. Such a simple joy. Sit back and see downtown from above. Parking here is tricky, so either take the metro or just grab an Uber. In the evening, I met up with friends at Cipriani. Back in 1950s Italy, Giuseppe Cipriani invented carpaccio, thinly sliced raw beef inspired by the colors of Vittorio Carpaccio's works. It's delicious, and the restaurant itself is so stylish. The interior feels like a luxury yacht. The view of the water, boats passing by, good food, and laughs with friends. This is Miami you never forget. I start my day in the Design District, one of my favorite places in Miami. Futuristic buildings, stunning installations, luxury showrooms, the whole neighborhood feels like a living art piece. The vibe here actually reminds me a bit of Madrid. Stylish people everywhere, individuality in every outfit, and architecture you can admire for hours. There are also lots of art installations and free exhibitions, so you can easily spend half a day just walking around and enjoying the atmosphere. And since I was already here, I stopped by Dior Café. It looks beautiful, but to be honest, it didn't really meet the level of the Dior brand. Still, it's a cute spot for a quick coffee and maybe a photo. Just don't expect anything mind-blowing. After the district, I headed to Maurice Ferré Park, a quiet waterfront park with palm trees, beautiful views of Biscayne Bay, and these super bright and fun pet sculptures. They were created as part of a public art project to bring more color and playfulness to the city. And honestly, they are really impressive, bold, vibrant, expressive. They don't feel any less interesting than what you see in Wynwood. Right next to the park is the Frost Museum of Science, so I stopped in as well. The aquarium here is incredible. You stand under a giant glass dome while sharks and stingrays swim above you. There is also a touch pool where you can gently pet stingrays. Plus exhibits about marine life and Florida's ecosystems. And of course, the planetarium. You can spend hours here, and honestly, it's totally worth it. One thing I love about Miami is how close nature is all the time. Dolphins, pelicans, iguanas, and even manatees, if you like it. South Florida is home to hundreds of species, including rare sea turtles and even the Florida panther. My fourth day was all about nature and relaxation. I went to see friends in Lighthouse Point, a town built on canals. They even have a drive-thru for boats here. We took out a boat, opened a bottle of wine, and just enjoyed the moment, listening to the water splash against the hull. And when you speed out into the open ocean, hitting for food waves, it feels like a roller coaster, pure adrenaline. Before you head deep into the Everglades, your imagination starts to go wild. You picture hundreds of alligators swimming around your airboat, and your adrenaline shoots up instantly. But in reality, you really have to look for them. Most of the time, alligators just hide in the sun, relaxing like Hollywood celebrities avoiding paparazzi. During our 1-hour ride, we spotted only a few, and honestly, that was already like it. But the nature around you is unbelievable. Even knowing there are gators somewhere in the water, the whole place feels surprisingly peaceful. If you want to see more alligators up close, there is a rescue area right here in the park. They also do a show, but I'm personally not a fan of that. For me, it feels like too much pressure on the animals. The Everglades really are another world. Swans, mangroves, wildlife everywhere. It's a little scary at first, but if you follow the rules, it can be safe, and the adrenaline makes it unforgettable. This city has everything: beach paradise, art, skyscrapers, and wild nature. I spent 4 days here, and each one was different, but all unforgettable. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, letting me know where in the world you are watching this from and where I should visit next. See you in the next adventure. Take care. Bye.